today on this absolutely amazing morning. Here we go today. It's has been a snowy morning in Toronto. We had quite well, not snowy morning. The snow is over. It was all day yesterday. It snowed and it snowed and it snowed. So now we don't seem to have any snow, but it's slushy, it's wet, and then we're in a lockdown. So that gives us the opportunity to just stay in and enjoy the look through the window. It was a beautiful though. Christmas card, beautiful. It was really nice, but slushy. It was heavy. It was wet, and then it looked really nice. I took some pics from the backyard and then from the front, and then the Christmas lights are coming up. So I had my lights on. I've turned my Christmas lights on. Normally I have it on since the 14th of November, because the 14th of November. Good morning, Dawn. The 14th of November is this usually after the Santa Claus parade in Toronto. So we would come home, hot dogs and popcorn, and start decorating it for Christmas carol. So I've always done it. So I did it this year. So here we are. And so this is really amazing. It's quite an amazing thing to see. So I decorated the tree. It took me 12 hours to do my tree. I'll show pictures of it one of these days. It takes a long time. So anyway, good morning everybody. And how are you on this amazing, wonderful morning? Again, I couldn't figure out how to send a notice out on Facebook. They changed something and it just not doing what I wanted to do. So I just had to go send a little note around to those I can and then go live. So I have Dawn with me this morning. Dawn, you are there. So that's the most important thing today. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. Um, or getting better. I know this is a long thing, but I hope you're trying to get better. And I hope your weather is nice and you can stay in and read and do some things you never did before. You didn't have a chance to do before. So now this is your opportunity. So take it and do the best of it. So this morning, though, when I woke up, I said, "Good morning, Yoko. How are you feeling today? I hope everybody is feeling great. So good morning, and I hope you had a good morning." Well, my morning greeting to me today, you need to brighten up the day. So hence I got my bright green sweater. You need to brighten up your day. So I said, you know what? If that's what is in my mind, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to brighten up my day. So here I am with my day all lovely and bright up with my green sweater. So that was my greeting to self. And I started laughing. Good morning. Dawn said she's feeling better. Well, that's good, Dawn. So so then we turned around and I looked at it and I thought, well, here we go. We're talking today and I wanted to make sure everybody felt it. So this morning, though, one of the things that I wanted to say was your greeting to self. I am bright and, I'm feeling bright. I'm feeling great. So when you look at it, how are you going to greet yourself? Remember, you said, when you look at yourself this morning, you greeted yourself with that. So are you going to push it through the day? So in order to help you push it through the day, I've decided to let you know you are absolutely amazing. So how you're going to do that? You're going to say to yourself, you know what? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling wonderful today. And that is all you say. I'm feeling great. I am feeling wonderful today. No matter what, I am great. I am wonderful. I'm having a ball. I am great. I am wonderful. And after a while, these mantras, that's why they're called mantras. So this is your mantra for today. I am great. I'm wonderful. I'm having a ball. So maybe you're not having a ball in the sense of dancing, since we in Toronto under lockdown, as I told you, started last night at 12:01. So we have limited access, just the essentials are open and everything else is under lockdown. So it's all right though. We can shop, go to the grocery store, have it delivered or something like that. So here we are. Your morning blessing today is it all starts with your heart. So remember, we had our vein of gold and we are going through that last week. And I thought today we would talk about the desires and where they come from. I didn't even type something for it because I felt so strongly about it that I know for sure you can feel it. One of the things that we don't do is that we don't acknowledge our heart and we don't nurture our heart. We go to the hairdresser, or we go to the barber shop, we get our hair cut, we take care of our hair. We might go and get a body massage, we get our nails done, we get a facial, we go for a walk. So we do all these things, and there we are with this wonderful organ that we don't pay attention to, really. We don't pay attention to our heart as such, unless all of a sudden our heart breaks down on us, or the doctor said you should do this or you should do that. Otherwise, good morning, Corinne. We just take the heart for granted and we keep going with it just the way it is. We don't stop to admire it or to check in it to see if it, I wonder when last you actually, without a race up a stairs or doing something, that you actually felt your heart. So this is why I wanted to let you know it all begins with your heart. And if you don't, many times you've heard them say, put your heart into it. It's like you're doing something and they'll tell you, you're not putting your heart into it, do that. So this is one of the most ignored organs we have, that muscle, that heart muscle. We don't pay attention to it all through our life. When we are young, if somebody asks you, what is pumping in you? You maybe say, well, my heart, I guess. And that type of, unless you're in science and you'd go more into it. But still, we don't care. We don't know anything about it. We know it has valves and all that, and all the thing that makes it pump, and they get clogged, and we hear it. And until it affects us or somebody we know really closely, we don't do that. But besides all of the function of keeping us alive, our heart has another function, and that function that the heart has is that all of it starts there. Everything starts there. When we are frightened, we hold on to our chest if we're frightened. When we fall in love, we do this because we are so happy, we are so pleased to do that. And that's, we still don't acknowledge it comes from the heart. So one of the things that we have to learn is learn how to nurture your heart. And how to nurture your heart is to ask it, touch it, be with it. We need to always put our hands there to find the heartbeat. So how do we find the heartbeat? Sometimes it's very difficult to find it because you just don't know the exact spot. Yet everything we do starts with our heart. Even having something to eat, it starts with our heart. They said you feast with your eye first, but you feel it when you put it in you, and it's succulent, it's delicious, and you feel it. It's all from the heart. So one of the things that I wanted to ask you guys is to, hi, good morning, Nina. How often do you actually knock on the door of your heart to know that it's there? It's only when we are frightened, or when all of a sudden it starts to thump, or it becomes painful, or we have indigestion or something, and we hold on to that spot. So what I want you to do this morning is to see if you can find your heart going forward in days to come by. And I'm going to teach you how to know what you do to nurture your heart. It's not an exercise, it's time spent in connecting with your heart. It's actually in stillness and silence, because your creation, your desires, the things you, hi Kathleen, good morning, that you want to do stems from your heart. So the thing is knowing where it is, actually feeling a heartbeat coming from your chest and going through your hands. You can do that. If you're a doctor or nurse, you can listen to it. But that is not what I want you to do. I want you to be able to touch it with your hands. Put your hand on your heart and touch it. No, you need to be in silence for that. You need to be in stillness, and you need to have done some breaths. So you do 3 deep breaths. Not now, you can try it if you want, but you do 3 deep breaths, and you relax. And then you place your hand and you try to find your heartbeat. Once you connect, you will feel it at first. It won't be strong, then because you're relaxed. After a while, you will actually feel it. And if you are really, really, really good, you will also hear it. So once you do that, though, what do you do next? This is the question. You need to touch that heart. You need to tell it something. You need to talk to it. It's alive, and it's an organ. It works. So what you do, the love is what you first have in your heart. So you give before you receive. So what I do, I send out love from my heart, and I just send it out. So I ask my heart, let us send out love to the world. Let's just send love to the street. Let's send love to somebody. And it doesn't have to always be somebody you love. Charity begins at home, but it does not end there. So therefore, don't go and say, I'll just send the love to my children. I'll send the love to my husband. Spread it a little bit wider. So what we do, first, you send out the love. Your hands on your chest. You can close your eyes. You can do what you want. And you just see the word love leaving your chest and going out into the world. So that love is what you send out into the world. So once you connect with something, you know it starts to be alive. So the heart, your heart will not start racing, but it will start nourished because you're asking it to give, so it will flow out love. Then you have to tell your heart, you have to accept love back. That same love and more that you sent out will come back. So you have to be able to bring that love back to you. It's not that you're bringing it, will automatically go out, it will flow, ebb and flow like the tide. It goes in and it comes out. Your heart will send the love out. Just let it go. Don't give it a schedule. Don't tell it where to go. Just see the more you do it, more love you will see, the little words of love just flipping out. And it will start small, or it might start in big words that might just knock you off. They will be colorful, they will be vibrant, they'll have the colors of the rainbow, and you just send it out. It's love you're sending, and you'll see it coming back. And it will make you feel good. Actually, you try it. The more flow of that love you have get hitting your heart, they say it stimulates the blood in the heart because you're concentrating on one muscle. It's like exercising and you're trying to do some sit-ups, or you're doing some leg lifts. You're concentrating on that leg. You can, so all of your effort goes there. Same thing with the heart muscle. It is a muscle and it needs to be nourished, but we don't. We nourish it not by the doctor giving it the vibration, whatever they do when you're having a heart attack, but we stimulate it by concentrating on it, by sending the love out to it. So we send love out to the heart because that is where our creation starts. That's where our desires begin. That's where we are going to find out what we want to do, who we want to do it, and how we want to do it. Who we want to do it with and how we want to do it. What our plans are. It all stems from there. So let's keep it healthy. Not healthy in the health that the doctors say, the healthy of nurturing it so that you will feel loose, you will feel more joyful. You try it for 7 days and you will feel the difference. So let us do this again. Love as a word comes out of your heart. One, it could be pink, you could have it red, you could have it in, you could feel the passion. The more you push it out, the more passion, you will feel it in your arms. You'll start to feel a tinkling sensation. And then the love will come back the same way it is going out. You don't know where it's going, you doesn't matter who you send it to, and let it go. Once you do that, once you feel like you're saying no with love, you need joy. So the next word is joy. So how does joy feel for you? So joy might be something else for you. For me, I see joy like bells ringing and just the word, but it's always there's a sound. Joy to me has a sound. So you can choose. Joy can be to feel the wind across your face, the sun on your face. So send that joy and send joy go out to whoever, or just release joy. You're full of it, so send it out. Let your joy just go out and just find people and find the world. Let the joy touch a tree, touch the snow. I don't know, but send it out. The minute you tell your heart, you're sending love. No, you say send some more joy out. Let the joy go out to others. You do that. So today we are doing sending, making the heart touch the love and some joy. If we don't do that, if we don't send it out, we cannot help it to grow and to develop. So sending it out, the joy goes out, the love goes out. And love is the first one we send out. And then when you're in love, you're joyful. Remember that. When you're first in love, you find your significant other, you just love something, even if it's something you're eating that you cherish and you love, even if it's something that you can touch, you cherish and you love, even if it's a nice dress, even if it's a nice garment and you cherish it, you're going to be joyful about it. If somebody tells you they love you, you're going to be joyful. So these two go together. So that's why you send out the love and more comes back. And you have to see it in all sizes, all colors just coming to you. And you're sending it out. And the more you get it, the lighter you will feel. Then the joy of having received love. You cannot give love without receiving love. If you do that, the love you're giving will stop. It will die in the middle. It will not move. It will not come more towards you because you're so full. There's no room to let it in. If you are giving love and you're unwilling to receive love, then why are you giving it all? You'll be empty, you'll be shallow because you're empty in love, but love is coming towards you and you're turning away. So love and joy has to go together because love brings joy. I'm not talking of the physical attraction of love between lovers. Just the joy, that love, let your heart go out and spread love to those. There are people, Remember, we are all energy, and there are people out there who need some love, especially in this time. So try to spend a few minutes, even if it's 2 minutes, even if it's 1 minute. This lockdown has some very good opportunities for us to do different things. So let us try sending out love in the morning or night or in the middle of the day. Even if you're just standing at the kitchen counter, you're sitting and or you're walking and you will feel love. Love can overwhelm you. And if you can send it or release it, take it and let it go. Just see those little LOV flying through the sky all in front of you in the colors of the rainbow. Can you imagine that? They look like a bunch of butterflies around you. Then see joy. Then pick joy would be you hear the bells ringing or you hear a nice piece of music and feel the joy. So see your joy like different sizes of bells making noises and letting it just go. And that is what it is. So today, that's what I wanted to have you do, because the more we stimulate that heart muscle is the better it is for us. It will just make you feel, you will actually feel it. And I'm sure in some of you, just from hearing what I've said, you have felt something. You might think, oh, she's just crazily silly, but it's not. Your joy, we don't give that muscle any work to do. We just work it to the death. It's like our slave, it's like our serf, it's like somebody that we just control, and we don't even really control it. We just let it do what it's supposed to do. We don't give it a chat. We don't talk. Something goes in our eye. We pay attention to our eye. Our nose is stuffy. We pay attention to that. Our hand hurts. We pay attention to that. But we don't actually give the heart a workout. And that joy gives you more. Sending out love from your heart and receiving love, sending out joy with the bells and trembles and cymbals dancing, that brings it back to you, but you will feel it and the heart will understand it. So today, sending you light and joy as always. I want you to remember to like and follow Tessa-Marie's Morning Blessing, like and share it, and encourage others to do the same. And don't forget to love your heart today, to tell your heart that it has a lot of love to give, to send it out, and then let it give out some joy too. So have a wonderful and absolutely amazing day. Don't forget your mantra. You are just perfect, right? You know that. So work on your mantra today. And bye. Talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed that. I said this morning I was feeling bright. I dug off my bright green sweater. You know, things are getting better. So here's my bright green sweater. So talk to you guys later. Bye. Happy lockdown. Hope you feel better, Dawn.